I'm not sure what I did. I'm not sure if I lost you there or where I lost you or what, but we'll try it again. Alright, yep, we're coming back into this porch area. We'll go in this door now. Now these stairs are pretty special. Well, they're your standard beam stairs that I decided to do the mortise and tenon style on. These are all notched in. The treads have a tenon cut out of them. The stringers have a mortise hole. It notches in there, and then we glue it. Piece the whole stringer set together and bolt it. Each set gets 2 bolts. So this set of stairs goes up in one chunk. And then of course with this freestanding stairs we got 2 sets of rails, which was a nice surprise. We got our angled braces coming in here. So this is where I come into my problem. I tweaked the plans a little bit like I always do. Made it my way. Mainly my logic was that notch here, I need enough meat on that post to make the post strong. You can see it's got some strength. So that I make the post flush to the inside so we're not messing with our clearance for the inspector. And all that sounds fine and dandy, but then on the other side of the fence I went ahead and made this really nice overhang on the loft. Notched it in everywhere. And now see the loft gets done separate from the stairs, so stuff like this, like these rails, I had to get that in there after everything was built. And so I wish I could take it apart to show you what's inside that notch, but it's pretty much sweet. Might be the sweetest thing you ever seen, but you'll never know now. And this little funny stair step in our beam, of course, now I was backtracking again. We got one full log here for the structure of this beam, which dictated where the beam had to go, which was up 5 inches, 4 inches from the rest of the house. And rather than raise the whole loft, they just did that trick, which led to these saddle notches in the beam rack. And anytime you start getting into notching beams, you really got to be careful. You're not supposed to touch them. But the proper saddle notches leaves enough meat inside there to where it's still enough wood. Some of these houses are 6x12s, so I use that as a standard. As long as I got the amount of wood as a 6x12, I call it good, where this is an 8x12. Now you can see my my dilemma. My rails come up at a certain level with my stairs, and here's the first one, the beam. The post has to notch around the beam. Oh, and then we got this loft line here. So each and every rail and spindles has to be notched around the loft. And then we top it off with this awesome notch again here that, again, you can't see. It's notched up and around. We're gonna go take a look. You gotta see this stuff. Oh, you see it? You see it there? Shit. Anyway, that post is notched through. All this stuff come together. Pretty nice. Anyhow. I didn't know if it was physically possible for this wood to come together the way I got it, but after many hours of wrestling and notching and shaving, we got it. I wouldn't want to do it again. Here's our upstairs. They left a open floor plan because they get past 2 bedrooms and all of a sudden tax man starts wanting more, so they got the one technical bedroom here. Bigger than the master bedroom. It's big. They're gonna throw some bunks in here because they got a big family. And then this one, which could have been a bedroom, being open floor like this, doesn't count no more. But they're gonna put some bunks there too, I imagine. Here's the upstairs bathroom. Full bath. And then this would be the other, this would be the 3rd upstairs bedroom, which could be considered a 4th bedroom in this design. And there it is, chinked. Now these dormers here, we did the cathedral dormer again, which is something I like to do, but it costs some extra money. Then you got your header that's raised, and normally this ceiling would be flat, and it'd be right around this height, right at the bottom of that valley. And you wouldn't see any of that cathedral stuff. Quite a bit more work. It's worth it, if you ask me. Great looking beams. Look at these guys' fireplace they're doing. That's the field stone. Or I want to say river rock, not field stone. They were talking field stone. River rock. Real nice. And I got a couple fans. Got a big fan coming here. It's going to hang down for the heat to the fireplace. Another one there. Really a nice design. And again, all those rafters had to be mortised in with a tenon on the rafter.
I fixed several things.
Bird's mouth, it's a drop ridge, so the rafter goes up and over the top. With a structural ridge like this, it allows you to not have collar ties everywhere. This collar tie here is for loft level. But without a structural ridge, the rafters over here sitting on top of a wall, you'd have to have a couple collar ties up here. But we got a big old beam. You could land a helicopter up there and maybe a second helicopter, and you still wouldn't get no sag. This beam is a giant. So that's that. Hopefully that works. You see that stuff has to be trimmed out yet. I might do that. I don't know. This floor we had tight, but it did gap out a little bit. Anytime you get a fire in the fireplace, get that dry heat rolling after winter time. We stacked the 2x6 ton groove out for almost 2 weeks in single layers, trying to get it to shrink. But until you get that heat cooking, you don't get the shrinkage. That's hard to do in the winter time when there's no insulation yet. So, and there's her sink. This will be kitchen. I think I said that. All right. That was enough.